Oh, Steven. Lick my vomit. Lick my vomit. Lick my vomit.
Hi, welcome to Clinton Folk with Beer.
Welcome.
Scott Allwood.
And Stephen Runyon, today's guest.
Right here.
Oh, you want me to introduce myself? Okay.
Hands down.
I'm Nick Russo.
All right, what we do is read weird news stories that we find online. We see a headline that we think is funny, and then we share it with the group. And
Nick Russo.
And he was,
oh, he's got it nailed now.
Damn, that was good. That was good. In Canada, a bear breaks into a car and guzzles 69 cans of beer. Or, sorry, soda. 69!
Nice.
Hey, Steve, did you hear me when I said 69?
I did, and I was hoping we'd move past it to the actual part of the news story.
A Canadian woman on British Columbia's Sunshine Coast woke up in the night listening to the barking of her pet dog to check the situation.
What are they going to tell me that's going to surprise me?
She saw that someone had opened her car door, but it was not a human, but a bear.
It's in the head.
Who was looking for something to drink and eat.
I also hate that you're reading it like a storybook. Like this is Reading Rainbow with Scott Allwood.
I feel like I'm 5. I'm basically 5 years old right now.
She says he was drinking massive amounts of soda. So this whole story so far.
Massive. And how is he drinking it?
Here's my reaction initially.
Yeah, like the Coca-Cola bear, like, because we know that's not real. So he's just like puncturing the can, it's spraying in his face, and he's like licking a little bit of his mouth, and they're like, oh, he drinks 69 cans. What do you mean he drinks 60?
So
they have it in a funnel?
He's not actually drinking the full can.
Right, because he's you think he's cracking each one? Because if he did, that's impressive, and I'm going to respect wildlife even more than I do.
Yeah, I just feel like the story, there's a lot of assumptions happening.
Assumptions? It's somebody's lying about what's actually happening.
She saw the bear.
No, none of that. How'd they know the bear drank them and they didn't just break it and most of it fell on the ground?
That's what
Plus,
I'm saying.
how'd they know that there's 69?
Why were there that much?
Like, were there
that
purposely 69 before? Did they have 80 and they know they drank 11? Like, how did they know that there were 69 cans?
Stocked up on soda for the whole year, and then we're like 1, 2, 3, 4. How many we got, Jerry? I'm counting, bitch. Sorry.
Or the people always keep 69 in stock because.
And then the bear consumed 69 of the 70.
These people.
We got it.
I was just gonna say these
the
people had
soda cans that she had in her vehicle for some strange reason.
I was gonna guess 700. Also, 70 sodas in your car is a lot of sodas. Will you buy more than a 12-pack?
How long did she wait with? Like the dog had a.
Where is this story from? Is it like Alaska?
It's Canada.
Then okay. Well, that makes way more sense because when you go to the grocery store in Canada, I'm sure it's like a lot farther away, so you buy a lot of stuff, right? Yeah.
She is at her balcony, attempted spraying the bear with cold water. To no avail.
They sprayed it with water?
Yeah, she had a spray bottle.
Not bear spray. Yeah, so they think it's a cat.
It's so dehydrated from all the stuff
basically,
that just ripped open. So basically...
Would you let Nick?
Sorry.
No, I'm not even here. Steven's like, this dude can't say his name. I got to take over. Steven's in overdrive right now.
Got to take the reins. I'm just furious with drank 69 cans. So I'm like, he didn't drink them, and I'm really upset about it.
Do you like being sprayed with cold water? Would that stop you from 69 cans of soda?
But no. I've never turned the shower cold in my life. I don't think I would, even though they say it feels good afterwards. It's just showers are like the best thing.
I had to have cold showers at times.
Yeah,
had to.
Grilled pork. Sometimes the water.
Okay, well now I'm hurt. Now I fucking hate that I even asked.
I mean, like a cold shower is basically.
Okay. I was like, what do you mean had to?
Fucking dumb, sick best. Okay.
So your water heater went out and you weren't able to replace it right away, or whatever.
All right. So then she made an effort to reason with him, stating that the next morning she would need to drive to work. Then I tried psyching him out by telling him.
She told the bear that?
Yeah.
She said, excuse you, I have to drive to work tomorrow. And they put that in the article.
Okay.
I told you, I hate this article. We drink 69 cans. What do you make a puddle of the 69 cans he broke open with his fucking claws and drank it?
We've covered that, Steven.
No, we haven't, because they said drank. And in my opinion, that means he fucking cracked open, because they're like, out of the 70. What you meant to say is he broke open 69 cans because he mauled the vehicle, his mom.
I picture a bear just chugging them.
Just 2 at a time. Okay, bear.
So then I tried psyching him out by telling him I was a bear hunter. That didn't do anything either.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, this story is clearly fiction. So far, the only thing I believed in this story is that the dog woke up the person and that the bear opened up the door.
The person was on drugs. Got woke up by the dog and looked like just tore open the cans, was drinking them, woke up the next day and went, some bear and drank all my fucking pop.
That person was like cracked out and stabbed the 69 of the cans they brought home from the store that day. Oh, a bear came by.
Nope. Miss Rosal.
Razzle.
Neither one of us is looking at it, and you're saying it with a question inflection.
Okay. She captured images of the bear invasion during the night, as well as the aftermath the next morning when the many empty cans were left next to the car. He didn't even put them in the trash.
Recycle, Scott. In the recycling. Oh, in the garbage. Might as well just throw them in the ocean.
All kinds of pop in them still, apparently, because he didn't drink them all.
Weird. It's almost like a bear couldn't drink 69 cans of soda without just lapping up some puddles on the ground.
How about a movie, Coke Bear?
Coke Bear. Oh, dude.
I love it.
Based on this article.
Now, great. We either have to cut this or never release this episode now, because people steal great ideas.
So that's the end of the story. So I 100%.
Bullshit.
She has pictures.
Bullshit. Of what?
Of the bear drinking the pop soda, if you want to call it that. I call it both. And then...
So did most serial killers, I imagine.
I'm literally cringing at the bear story.
Basically what you're saying is that's all they bought from the grocery store, or they hadn't brought it in or something like
yeah,
because they didn't say, oh, there's also a box of Twinkies and a bag of Doritos and fucking like 6 pounds of meat, because if they went to the store to get a 70 pack of cola, what else was in the car? And
20 kilos of cocaine.
It was the only thing in the car.
Take it inside.
Why is it? That's what I'm saying, is like, either take it inside with the other groceries, or it's still in the car with all the other groceries, and then the bear finds it, because that happens to campers and things all the time. So basically tell me a bear attacked a campsite, whether or not it was their driveway or their trailer, and get away from me.
Guys, stop fighting.
I found a 9-volt.
Talk about the bear. They locked the doors, or he just punched through the window.
That's what I'm like.
Or
Did they say it was in the trunk? Is it in the trunk? Because when you said punch
I don't care if it was in the trunk, because if he punched through anything, it's not going to be the trunk. Bears don't punch through trunks. It'd be a window.
He
Bears punch through windows.
They do.
He says it like a bear expert.
Bears don't punch through trunks. They punch through windows all the time.
But I mean, I don't.
But I mean,
if they lock their door, because even if the bear can open the door, lock your fucking door. And
because the other thing too is it depends on where we are, and I hate to get scientific, but like, you know, if we're talking like a black bear getting into somebody's car, those can be a couple 100 pounds, right? So like that's, you know, probably not enough to like smash a car if it climbed on top of it.
He says a couple 100 pounds, right? Bear expert? Aren't they a couple 100?
Yeah. Yeah. Checks out. He's right. Moving along.
So my point being, So my point being that then if it's like a grizzly we're talking about, which I doubt, because I don't think you stand on your porch and tell a grizzly you're a bear hunter, because they are much larger.
My favorite part of the story is that she tried to reason with this. Stop drinking all the soda.
That was for us. We have to go back to town to get more soda. That doesn't keep us alive at all.
Still drinking it.
He's
Like,
so many. Oh, he's drinking another one.
how many is that?
So my point is, like, then a grizzly, I could see a grizzly popping the latch on a trunk like crazy, but that's where I was like, this story doesn't seem to add up, because like you said, is he punching through windows? Did they leave the car open?
Keep it on reaching in. Just, oh, these are good.
I just see in my head, I imagine a scenario where he finds it, regardless if he's ripped open the trunk or punched a window out, and then he's clawing at these things, and they're popping open from the sides because of the pressure of his claws, and then it's like spraying all over, and then they're like, we drank 69 cans of soda. No, he fucking didn't. He might have had one can of soda throughout that entire thing.
It's hard for bears to drink soda.
That's what I'm saying. And then they're like, oh, he drank 69 out of 70.
I think it was an insurance
he didn't
claim,
pop one
and
of
they
them.
just wanted free soda.
They were shooting up. Oh, now they're like dirtbag hillbillies shooting soda cans. They want a refund on the case for $17.
Once you get a taste for soda, though, it's like blood. You just want more.
If you had to bet, though, 50-50 shot, did he punch a window or did he get
Who are you going to agree with? Me, who thinks he punched the window open, or dumbass Steven over there, who thinks that he has magical Superman strength and can go through?
He said, which way are you going to go?
Yeah, so
Let him answer.
the bear does not exist. This is a fictitious story.
Oh, that's a little too deep for Clinton folk with beer, man.
Whoa, breaking the third wall, dude.
I don't like
Speaking directly to.
It's actually the fourth wall you're referring to, breaking the third wall.
Did you cut this all out, or does he just do that all the time?
Ricky the Third. I hope they didn't see that.
This episode's never being released. Everything is nuts.
Yeah, no, I mean, if I had to pick one or the other, it'd be the window for sure.
I knew he was going to go window.
There would have had to be something like mechanically wrong with the trunk in order for the bear to get in there first.
God.
The window
What
was
if-
just down.
What if the window isn't down, but it was like one of those where they just had a trash bag and duct tape over it, and that's how he got in the car?
I mean, just the amount of detail in the story bothers me. The number 69, the person on the porch,
That's what
reasoning
it was.
with
It
the
was meant to be a
bear.
satirical article, right? Like, hey, 69 cans got punched.
Maybe it was, and I just didn't realize.
I like
he
it.
Wrote it. He wrote
Yeah,
it.
he wrote it. I had a dream about this.
I believe it now.
I had a dream that a bear drinks
69 cans of soda.
He just, of all the podcasts we've done, that's when Scott decided to introduce an MLK reference.
MGK.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about.
Next story.
Jeez.
Fucking asshole. Which one of your guys' phone was that? We told you to turn them off. To the dogs.
Oh, because they're both. I definitely thought Hester was going to be over here in punching range.
Punching range.
That's why you haven't tried to swing on one of my dogs yet, because they know better now.
They got scared. Nick, you're gonna love this one.
Oh, yes.
Squatters trashed woman's house and threw poo at her, but police refused to help. Do you love it?
Squatter trashed house, threw poo at the owners,
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
police.
So they trashed this woman's house, and she
So
came home probably
these
like
squatter rights things
and just
blow me away. Have you guys seen this? Like,
no.
What is it?
squatters' rights? Like, that's why this is allowed to happen, because literally the story goes, someone is on someone else's property. That's what a squatter is. And they throw poop at the person who owns the property that they're not supposed to be on, that they do not own. and the police do nothing.
Well, hold on. Maybe the police tried, but
No, I know what squatters' rights are. They literally said refuse. You're right. So they said, please help us. And they said, no.
I was not expecting this part. 2 female squatters with pit bulls allegedly threw feces and a brick at the
That
homeowner.
did have a very strong...
Who was helpless to intervene due to the law. Was it the pit bull's poop? Is that worse? Or is ladies' poop worse? What do you
Wait, it didn't say, did it? Ooh, okay.
For the sake of the story, I want it to be the women's own poop because that's like jungle warfare, dude. That's what monkeys do.
My guess is that if they were squatting on a property, there was probably a toilet, but I bet they let their dog shit in one of the like spare bedrooms.
Dude, I can't help but to hear this story and just
wish it was you?
Wish he was squatting. He's like, God, I paid all that money for that house.
I just imagine these squatters being people who just squat all the time, not like
Right, they don't try to
stand up.
just kind
But
of.
why?
They don't try to stand up or like.
God damn it! Somebody kick him off the podcast immediately.
I'm serious. When you're reading the story, I'm just thinking, oh, they're squatters and like they're getting evicted from houses because they'll never stand up.
Where your head goes immediately.
It fits with the story.
Allegedly caused $30,000 in damage to a woman's retirement investment property after police said they couldn't step in to help. Co-owners of the home, Patty Peoples. Oh, that's a fun name.
Patty Peoples.
Real name.
Story again.
We were waiting on the police officer, and he indicated that he was pretty sure that this young woman was a serial squatter. Because she had just been evicted from another house,
That's
very
what's
far
so
away
fucked up, man.
in the past month.
Like, listen, we need to get.
I got some really, really good information here. She alleges the squatters threw a brick at her car before hurling human feces into the window at her.
In the driveway of the house
into the window
that
of the
she
vehicle.
owns.
So they threw a brick at her car and then threw human
In
feces.
the driveway of the car.
I'm saying we
or
were
the
wondering
house.
earlier if they were throwing poop from the dog or a combination
That's
of
true.
poop and human feces, but it was the human feces.
So literally she's orangutanging it and like pooping right into the hand and then just hucking it.
That's how I would imagine.
From the put, just like dropping trowel and
Women are
pooping right
gross.
in the
They do
hand.
stuff
How do
like
you
that.
imagine it?
I imagine that the only thing you can huck is poop. I've never heard of anybody else hucking anything else. Maybe a corn cob. Can you huck a
huck all
corn cob?
kinds
Or
of-
is
no,
that a
that's
husk?
shuck.
That's shuck.
That's shuck, not huck.
You said huck, and I'm just like, yeah, huck and poop. Like
My point.
that's the only way to throw it.
They're literally like. So where did the poop come from? Is my point. Like, did the humans poop on the
humans.
porch like dogs, and they dried and they picked it up and threw it at her, or did they literally shit into their hands? They were so angry that this woman pulled up in the driveway that she owns and like, get off of our squatted property.
These are good questions.
It is.
I don't think the story's gonna say that, or I don't think it did.
You know, yeah,
like to
a
speculate.
good journalist would have
Like-
told us, is it dried poop they've been saving in a corner to huck at people that show up at the house that they've stolen? Or is it poop that they have been so furious about that they pooped it right then and then hucked it?
This is so hard because in either of those situations, first of all, nobody poops on their porch that's human, and second of all,
yeah, maybe
and
water's
and second of all, who can on command poop enough to throw at somebody?
Steven, tell the story.
Yeah, I'm so angry.
Can you imagine like if it wasn't easy?
Do it right now and just throw it at me.
Could you just imagine like if it wasn't easy for her to poop? And she's like up there constipated, like what? And then like,
Yeah, you throw the brick first, Carl, and then I'll throw my turd here in a second.
and then like
get it out.
5 minutes later, she finally like squeezes a little thing out, like little.
It was just a nugget, and they put it in the story to be
Yeah.
dramatic.
You said that squatting is actually the best position you can be in
You
to
didn't
poop.
tell us where the poop came from. Where did the poop come from?
A human.
Gosh.
Oh, not. I
want to know if it was dried or wet.
Yes, yes, that's it. If we're gonna break it down, that's exactly where I'm at right now.
I know we do a lot of poop stories, but they're so funny and easy to find. We're not searching.
And no one
stories.
writes the details that we need.
We don't search them out. They fall into the show. Okay, I promise.
Where'd the poop come from?
Well, it was a fun time doing this podcast, so I guess this is the end of it.